Hello, hello, hello,
Hi.
hello, people of the earth. So, different video series. We're going to put this series in a playlist on the channel. So this is episode 1, not the Phantom Menace, different episode 1, that's Star Wars. And this is not that, this is business. Talk business. What are we talking about? So, I've got a pretty established business. We're in year 3, we're doing great. Kind of blew my mind how successful we've been, and yay for that. So these two ladies right here are way back at the beginning stage where I started at a long time ago, and they are kind of getting ready to launch a business here. So the way this came about is you've got a life change because of pre-existing medical conditions. It's not funny, but Ashley likes to laugh, and that's one thing we all love about Ashley is how they like to laugh. Watch this.
What?
See, she laughed.
No, he can do it to me.
So and this would be the Alyssa. That's my kid over there. So not a lot of industry around here, not a lot of opportunities. So we're going to make an opportunity. Need a job. She's got a job. She's got a career path, but because she had a pretty severe wreck a few years ago, she's having to change line of work to something that's not so stressful on daily. What are you? What's your
CNA?
certified nurse assistant? So a lot of physical pulling on people. Ashley weighs about $105 soaking wet, and it's not good for her. You should do your best Arnold impression, like. Get out of here, I'm lifting the heavy old people. You can't, it's horrible, so you can't do it.
No.
So, and Alyssa is just out of high school and had a couple, crappy jobs, waitressy, late night, not making no money. So, here's Dad's idea. Why don't we start a business? And because that's what I know, that's the kind of the mindset that I'm in now. I did the job, corporate world thing. I did all that stuff for a decade and a half and hated it. And I eventually got to where I had a good job, but while we got a fresh slate, So here's what we're going to do. What are we going to do?
We are going to start a Southeast Softwash division of an interior house cleaning service.
So we get calls all the time because we're an exterior cleaning service for interior cleaning jobs. People think that I've had calls, people ask me if I was a chimney sweep. Like, no, you not Mary Poppins. But all kinds of cleaning stuff gets confused with us. So when we get those calls, we have to explain, no, we just do the outside. Well, now we're going to be able to say, no, we do the inside too, because these fine ladies are going to be operating a interior cleaning service. Now, it's going to be a division of Southeast Softwash, but for the purposes of this video and this series on the channel, it's basically a startup business, right? So we are at stage 1 development of a business. We've got no capital, have no money. So that's where I'm going to step in and kind of front them a little bit of money. This is a pretty low threshold of entry kind of a thing. It's not like it takes $15,000 to get into it, but it does take a little bit. So I'm going to front them some cash flow. And the goal of this video series, now the goal of their business is to at least make a profit, right? For them to make a paycheck and to break even. And if it makes Southeast a little bit of money in the long run, then that would be a plus. I'm not looking to make my company's profit on the back of these two, but we're just going to see what happens. And as far as the video series, our goal for this series is going to be sustainability at 90 days. Okay, so I just watched 3 episodes and I'm hooked of Undercover Billionaire on Discovery. And I said, wait a minute, pause. We're doing the same thing. Why don't we document it? Let's go get the camera. So we have made a little bit of progress, but we're going to take you guys through the journey. So we're basically 1 week in, but we'll backtrack and let you guys see some of the week 1 stuff. And it's real basic stuff. The first thing you have to do is a little bit of market research. Do you have any competition in our local radius that we're going to operate in?
Yes.
A little bit, right? Who's our competition?
Miss Bonnie.
A lady. Who else?
There's one other, but she is about to stop because we've been knocking on doors and they say we have a lady, but she's pregnant. She's about to have a kid. Okay. So she's stopping.
So pre-stages of running a business. Number 1, identify a need and fulfill it. Find your customers and then fulfill that space in the market. So when you say, is there a maid service in our county? And we don't have a great county, but it'll work. The answer is, well, there's that lady that, and it's that lady. No, they don't have a name. Some of them do have a name, but they haven't pushed it. They don't have any advertising. They don't have a website. They don't have a nothing. So they're making a little bit of money, right? Those ladies are obviously making some money cleaning houses kind of as a side hustle. That's great. That's wonderful. But what we're going to do is something different. We're going to be a legit company. So we went through one name change in the last week. We picked a name. Come to find out, of course, our luck, that name was already in use. And so to be nice, we're not going to try to do that. And so what's our name?
Made in the South.
Don't tell me, tell them.
Made in the South.
There's your thumbnail right there. So Ashley's not talking.
I don't know what to do.
She's just sitting there like,
She's a little bit nervous.
I'm fine. I'm just
have a cookie, Ashley.
Okay.
Fun fact: cookies fix everything.
Alyssa's good at this stuff. That's why when we
I'm
really
really
she talks.
So, hold on, bear with me.
She's like, I'm Ashley. This is Alyssa. I forgot my name. She'll be mixing our names up. They're like, did you just call her your name?
You see what I have to work with.
But
Made in the South, right? They're playing off of Southeast Softwash. We have, like I said, we've made a little bit of progress, and we do have some printed marketing material that they'll be using to try to acquire our customers. We've done a little bit of math. We know about how many customers we need to pay their paychecks, pay for supplies, gas in the truck, and maybe possibly make, a couple $100 a month profit for the business. So what is our number that we need to get to be sustainable?
Right now it's 20.
20 clients. All right, so what are we offering?
Well, we have 3 packages. So
3 what?
packages.
Packages. Like gifts?
No.
Like the 3 wise men?
We have 3 deals.
We're in Bethlehem?
3 house cleaning deals that you can choose from. So the lower one, the middle one, the most expensive one. And so silver, gold, platinum.
Okay. Any experience running a business?
No.
Any experience running a business? No. Okay. Any experience cleaning?
Yes.
yes.
Yes. Okay. Video quality is going to be epically great in this video series. So this is what we're going to do. I'm going to throw the money. I'm going to fund this thing. We're going to make it happen, and we're going to see in 90 days if they can be sustainable. And by that, I mean you've got clients, you've got a month's worth of, well, a couple of months. It's going to take a month to get it off the ground, get your clients, get a rhythm, get a schedule, build a route of working, and then month 2 we'll be able to kind of start tracking. Month 3 you should have a little bit of growth, and that'll give us a really good metric to see where we're at. Now the goal is always to keep moving the needle up, right? So at least at month 3 we'll see where you stand. I'm going to up the stakes for you. Okay, surprise, they don't know this. If at month 3 we get to come back to that camera right there and you are in fact sustainable, it's a $1,000 bonus for each of you.
Okay,
Motivation.
Motivation. All right, so let's find out, guys. Come along for the ride. We'll see what they can do. Let me show you this before we get out of here tonight. We do, like I said, we have done a little bit of work. This is your. Tell them what it is. Show them the logo. You may need to hold it up a little bit closer so they can actually see it.
This is our flyer. So we've got our logo, the number, which is Southeast Softwash's number since it's through them. We've got a QR code. We'll take you directly to our Facebook page, and you can message us there, call us from there, get a little bit more detail about our packages, and then we just have a basic run through of our packages. So if customers have any questions, it's right there. We don't have to fool with pulling up our phone. They can see it.
Paper marketing, printed material.
Yes.
That's one way to get customers. Online, there's several ways. We don't need a ton of customers to be sustainable. We already know what that rough number is, about 20. 25 would be great. So we're going to go out and do this primarily first, just to kind of get some momentum here going. And then I'm not going to help them. I'm not going to run it for them. I'm not going to take it over and just hand it to them. They've got to do all the work. We're just going to help them with kind of stuff like that costs a little bit of money, not a whole lot, but y'all spent a good bit so far. We're in the red. We're we're negative a good bit. How much have we spent before we actually go out marketing just on this stuff? A couple $100.
Yeah.
Because they're color and they're decent, you know, so it costs a little bit, but we're not, like I said, we're not launching space shuttles into orbit here. It's pretty basic stuff. So let's find out what they can do. I have faith and confidence in them. I think they're going to do great, and we'll take you guys along for the ride. See you.